Hey YouTube, how's it going? So FedEx came today. Quick unboxing here. Hope everyone's having a great October. It is starting to get chilly, so I got my sweater on. Anyhow, I haven't bought books in a while for reasons that I'm sure everyone in this world is facing. Inflation is real. Things are getting really expensive. Except for comic books, they've been dropping non-stop in price. So these ones, a lot of times I was like, oh, I wish I didn't buy this so early. Buy it now. But sometimes it's just hard. When you want something, you want something. So all these books, one of them I'm really excited about, as you've seen in my other videos. And one of them, two of them I've wanted duplicates for a while. That sound bad, but yeah. So anyway, I am rambling on, but these are kind of neat. So the book came like this. And I did win these on eBay. And I'm trying to find somewhere to put this tape so I can reuse it if I need it. Anyways, okay, so I'll open this one later I'll open this one. No, actually, I'll open this one first and I'll open the other one too. I'm very excited about these. These are some really awesome books in my opinion. Bought these from super cool guys. It was on eBay, but I also talked to them on the Facebook group that we're in. And yeah, everyone was really nice. This one gentleman, I'm not gonna call his name out on this video, but super cool guy. And this is known as the prison ghost. The something is killing the children. Yeah, so it's a 9.8. I already knew that when I bought it, but I've always wanted to get it signed by Jenny Frison, and she doesn't do. Haven't yet to see her do direct signings. It's always through third parties, and that just worries me. I'm sure if you guys have watched my other videos to know what I've gone through. And so this is known as the rarest book for Something is Killing the Children. And like it is and it isn't. It is because it's the rarest one that you can buy from a store, a non-store exclusive. And yeah, like this is legitimately a solid, I'd say it's a very good 9.8. The only thing I can see is down here. It's not perfect. So definitely not a 10. And no spine ticks at all. Yeah, this is a very clean copy. So this one here, just pull some stats out. This is the number 6. The Virgin cover, Frison sketch. So there's 83 of these total in the population, 72 of which are 9.8 blues, which I also have. But I don't have one signed, and 16 of these, so this is one of 16 that's out there, so that's pretty damn rare. Yeah, this is known, like Boom Studio, the CEO, he even specifically said like this is the rarest, and the reason why this is rarest was like, so when the series started, number 6 was kind of like the midpoint where the comic book stores stopped ordering. Number 1s are always the most common, because it's like, oh, number 1, get the first book. People try it, but then by 6, it kind of like the ordering dies down. And this one is a specific, not one per store. The one per store is also quite rare, but this one, I forgot the ratio for this one. 1 in 50, is it? I forget. It's either 1 in 25 or 1 in 50. So, as in for every 50 that the comic book store orders, they only get one of these, and to get it in a 9.8. So there's definitely some more of these Frison Ghosts floating around out there. I mean, I have them as well in 9.8 blues, But signed, there's only 16 of this. And like honestly speaking, I have such a higher appreciation for signed books after going through and knowing what CGC is doing right now in terms of their like questionable quality control and inconsistencies, and like some people are reporting their books getting damaged, all that fun stuff. So yeah, at the peak, this book was like during the whole COVID peak for collectibles. I would say this book was anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 for a signed one. That is, for a non-signed one, it was probably anywhere from 2 to 3 ish. So prices have definitely dropped a lot. So if you guys are looking right now and you have the cash, and by no means, don't spend if you don't have the money. But if you have the cash, now is the best time to buy the dip on these books. Now the question is always like, will the prices ever get back to that level? I don't know. Nobody knows. I wish I knew. What's going on right now is it's been looking like, let me know if you guys have watched Stranger Things season 4, where there was the whole like Vecna number 11 guy. Let me know what you guys think, but I thought the storyline from Something is Killing the Children was basically a ripoff of the storyline from Stranger Things was a ripoff of Something is Killing the Children. Kind of like how I don't want to get into spoilers, but there's definitely, it's not exactly the same, but like kind of like how only children can see the monsters in Something is Killing the Children. In Stranger Things, I almost said Strange Academy. In Stranger Things season 4, only specific people can see this monster. So there's some similarity. So rambling on here, but what I'm trying to get at is I have this fear that Netflix, they're struggling for cash. They're nicknamed Netflix, although they recently had a pretty good quarter where they're doing their ad thing, their ad tier, which is powered by Microsoft, and Netflix is increased their new user ratio or whatever, or sign-ups by I think 2 million new users. So yeah, their stock ticker went up recently, but coming back to things, I think they're going to get into this process of canceling quite a few shows. So Something is Killing Children is on that potential chopping block. Now, I wish that HBO, or I wish, which is Warner Brothers, or I wish even Paramount, or I wish Disney, maybe not Disney, or I wish Amazon picked up Something's Killing, because they could make it more like rated R or 18A for the Canadians here. Kind of like The Boys. If everyone haven't watched The Boys on Amazon, go watch it. It's such a good show. It's awesome. And yeah, so coming back to it, there's fear that this is going to get delayed. It was optioned for Netflix, but it's been delayed, it's been delayed. And will it ever come out on Netflix? At this point, nobody really knows. So why did I buy these? It was kind of impulse. Prices were cheap. But most importantly, I do think the storyline is too good for, even if Netflix doesn't do the Something is Killing the Children storyline, that someone will pick it up. And I hope I'm right, but because I have quite a few of these books. I love the series as well, reading it. It's a very good book. If you guys haven't read Something is Killing the Children, I 100% recommend you guys start. So, next up here, this is my favorite cover. Well, hard to say what my favorite cover is. This is definitely one of them. Let me dim my computer a bit here. So this one is the Black Capes comic edition, and I think this is limited to 300 if I'm correct. So there's 128 of these in the census, 94 9.8, 36 in signed, and 1 in a green label. 3 in green label, 1 in 9.8 green. So 36 of these in 9.8 signed. This is one of them. I do have another one that's signed by Tinian, but this one is signed by Joseph Schmolk. I think that's how you say his name. Very subtle. I had Tinian sign there as well. I think that's probably the best spot. I just love this cover. Yeah. So what do you guys think? What is your favorite Something's Killing Children cover? Is it this one, or do you like the Frizzen one? Yeah, let me know in the comments below. And this one is not bad. It's definitely no spine ticks. Look at that. Clean spine. That corner, definitely binary tears, which is back in the days a commonly acceptable defect. This here, this corner, that's a pretty bad binary tear. Still 9.8. Let me see when this was graded. That is a good question. Oops. And this, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but this book is very loose in here. Again, verify. CGC's quality is not CBCS level. I think everyone should agree to that. And these books just kind of like slide around. And I think it damages the books too. So this was graded, yeah, this is graded 2021. So this series came out 2019. This was signed 2020. This is grade 2021. This would probably not make it, in my opinion, as a 9.8 nowadays because of that. Let me cover my face. Yeah, it's hard to see with the glare, but you can see right there, that corner. I mean, that's my opinion. Maybe sending that back in would get a 9.8 because it has absolutely no spine ticks. Beautiful spine. But yeah, Erica just looks badass here. I'm excited to see all the Erica costumes this Halloween that's coming up in a few days. It's already October 20th. And the last one, most excited about this one. For those who have followed my channel, you've seen the videos about how I had this Something is Killing Children book, number 8. It's kind of been a roller coaster for this one. Before we get into it, there are 61 of these, and there's 61 of these. Sorry, there's 82 in total. There's 61 in 9.8 blue, 41 in signed, compared to the number 6, which is 72 and 16. 72, 16 versus 61, 41. So there's a lot more of these signed. This is the number 8. Take it out of the plastic. This is the number 8. This is known to be the second most rare non-comic, non-store exclusive. And like, I haven't looked at this in detail yet. The one that I had did have a spine tick here. It was a 9.8 blue. It was graded back in 2021. And I sent it in for a dual set signature for Tinian and Werther, and it came back as a 9.4. I ended up selling that one. I lost probably about $1,000 on that. And it went to a great guy. He's also on the Something is Killing Children Facebook group, which I recommend everyone to join who is a fan of the series. There's 3 of them. One is the buy sell trade, one is like the first one, and one is one of the fans. Something is Killing Children fans. All great, but this one, so this one is pretty good. Well, yeah, that's mine too. Very subtle spine tick here, non-color breaking. Well, debatable if that's yeah, that's that one there. Corners pretty sharp otherwise. You can see some of that waving. This book I don't think was pressed. Excuse me, or it was pressed and it kind of like got back to that stage. Look at that corner. Not 10 for sure. That corner looks sharp. That corner looks sharp. One thing that I don't really look at, and I think people will call me out on this, which is fine. I don't ever look at the surface, which I probably should pay more attention to that. But yeah, this is a perfect copy. And so this time around, I'm going to learn from my mistake, and I am not going to grade this. This also, there's a bit of a bonus piece of cardboard in here. Piece of that bonus from CGC that's free, no charge. This one is tight. Does it move in there? I'm happy with that. I'm going to keep this as blue. I love the blue and the blue. There's some really beautiful ones where the artist Jeff Deckel, he signed in like the hot pink. It looks beautiful. I think there was one that went for 1,700 or so. That was 9.8 signed by Deckel, which I got that one. I didn't. Ended up picking up this one for cheaper than that. But yeah, so this is my favorite cover. I say that a lot. This is my favorite cover, probably. This one's also my favorite cover. And of course, the Ghost is just the rarest of the rares. That's not true. The ALA is, the American Library Association, is rarer, but it's just the number 1A. Prices have definitely come down a lot for these. I remember a number 1A, like a normal cover A, was going for about $2,000 at the max, 1,300, 1,500 average, and that dropped to about 1,000 about maybe a month ago. I saw some recent ones on eBay that went for about 600. It's crazy cheap right now, in my opinion. And this is like an indie book, and people speculated that Something Skill and Chilling would be the next Walking Dead, and I do see that. There's potential that this series could blow up. Will Netflix do a great job on it? I mean, who watched The Walking Dead? It was great till maybe season 6, and then it kind of just got really repetitively stupid. I stopped watching because I thought it was unwatchable. I ended up watching it about 3 times speed, and it was like very unwatchable. Anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm excited about these, adding these to my collection. Yeah, let me know what you guys think is what is your favorite cover of this series. I think it's this one for me, and this one also for me. I can't choose. Yeah, so number 1, would you rather have the number 1, or would you rather have the number 8 here, or maybe the number 6? I don't know. Let me know, guys. Thank you for watching. Yeah, this is such an awesome cover. I'm so happy to have this back. Or not back, have this again. I like it. I like the blue label. Since I've been the whole boycott signing stuff at CGC because of all my bad experiences. But that being said, I've had a lot of awesome, amazing experiences too. But the few times, when this got hit from a 9.8 to a 9.4, I was just like, I can't. It's crazy. So, without any reason too. And then replying to CGC, they were like, oh, too bad, we're very professional and consistent. Maybe I should do a video about that. Let me know if you guys also want to see a video about my correspondence I had with CGC about when I had this grade drop from 9.8 blue to 9.4 signs and what they said. I thought their answers were not great and seemed like they really didn't care. So yeah, let me know. I'm happy to share that. Yeah, anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys.